Welcome to stage 2 of the software development life cycle, requirement analysis. This is where a raw business need becomes a clear, buildable specification your team can actually start coding against. Once a need is approved, everything forks from how well you define it. Leave requirements vague, and you invite scope creep, constant rework, and missed expectations. Get them clear, and the build stays aligned, rework drops, and you deliver on target. Define it right, or you'll build the wrong thing very fast. Functional requirements describe what the app must actually do. Think login, OTP verification, online payments, file uploads. Each one follows the same pipeline. A user takes an action, the system runs the match-in feature, it validates the input, and returns a successful output. These are the concrete behaviors users can see and trigger. Now hold two ideas side by side. Functional requirements say what the system does, like letting a user make a payment. Non-functional requirements say how well it does it, like completing that payment securely in under 3 seconds. One defines the feature, the other defines its quality, its speed, security, and reliability. Let's stay with those quality attributes because they all orbit one idea: how good the system feels in real use. Performance and security, scalability as load grows, usability for the people on the other side, reliability you can trust, and maintainability for the future. Non-functional requirements set the bar. So where do all these requirements come from? You gather them from several places: interviews with stakeholders, surveys and user feedback, analysis of how work actually flows today, and study of existing documents. The job is to pull every one of those inputs together into a single shared requirement set. In agile teams, requirements often take the shape of user stories. As a user, I want to track my order so that I know its delivery status. That simple sentence travels the whole way, from a user need into a story, onto a sprint task, and finally into a shipped feature focused on a real outcome. A use case zooms in on a single interaction and maps every path through it. The normal flow runs straight down: open login, submit credentials, validate, access granted. But validation can branch. An alternative flow handles retries or a password reset, and error handling covers locked accounts or invalid input. Good use cases account for all of them. So here's the takeaway. Requirement analysis turns a fuzzy need into a buildable specification. Capture what the system does and how well it must do it, then validate it, and you've got a spec your team can confidently build from.